thanks for tuning in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. Also, thanks to those of you tuned in on the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is the third dose of your daily vitamins. Okay, so as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channels if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. So let's get into it. So I have spoken to you all numerous of times about people blackfishing and how they try to pretend that they're us when they're not. And they want to have all of our rhythm, but none of our blues. They want to act like us, dress like us, talk like us, walk like us, sing like us, and all of that, basically imitating us and sometimes even mocking us. But then when they need to use their privilege, well, they don't have time to act anything like us. Pay attention. Okay, so with that all being said, a man that I follow on TikTok by the name of Eric Stone has a habit of calling out people who look like him, who are racist, or who blackfish, and who just have things negatively to say about people who look like me. And I want you all to pay attention. Now, this video that I'm about to show you is one where he was going in on Becky because Becky had so much to say, negatively that is, about Black women. And you would ask yourself, why is she so concerned about us? Well, he got to the bottom of it and figured it all out. So let's get into it.
I'm just going to go ahead and post this video because some little hater, insecure in her feelings, got my last video deleted. But there's only one race of women out there that claim to be the blueprint, yet copy everything from every other race. They are bald-headed, want to steal hair from horses and Indians and glue it to their scalp and call themselves pretty while they're looking like some bald men, looking like they're LGBT men turned women, and they really want to claim that they're the prettiest and other girls are jealous of them. I don't even want a man that ever touched something like that. And I think we all know who I'm talking about. Stay well.
Oh, hell no. How's it going, Melissa? See, you got me working while I'm sick, but that's okay. Because I've never wanted to roast a white woman's ass so much. See, besides the fact that you got so many wrinkles on your face, they have their own zip codes. And you got more than me, and I'm a grown-ass man. You had the nerve to come after Black women. Oh, was that you trying to impersonate a Black woman with your natural hair and your natural eyes? Oh, wait, I mean, I'm sorry. With a wig and your contacts? Or what about this comment where you left it on this Black woman's page where she was celebrating one of her family members' graduation? You said, are you proud that you were a teen mom, couldn't even graduate before you were knocked up? You're a stereotypical, woman? What's that black circle? Black woman? I love when white women like you like to project this onto Black women as if white women don't be doing this. I come from a white family and a white town. And by the way, all those girls are knocked up by the time they're 16, married by the time they're 18, divorced by the time they're 21, and living with their grandparents with their babies by the time they're 22. So stop acting like this is only a Black thing. But let's continue because I think there's more to the story. So on this page where you left this stupid ass comment, somebody exposed the fucking truth about you. Let's read it together, shall we? Talking junk because her Black baby daddy cheated with a Black woman. She mad she a single mom with Black babies, so now she spread hate and racism. I love when the truth comes out, because it always does. And there's nothing more that a white woman hates more than when a Black woman gets the man that she feels like she deserves. I know this from personal experience. So before you hate on Black women, check yourself. Now it's time to celebrate Black women.
It don't make any sense. Black women are the shit. They age the best. They got the best body. You copy everything from Black women. You dance like them. You talk like
You dance like them. You talk like them. Melissa, you just mad that a Black woman stole your man. So instead of you projecting your bullshit on the Black woman, why don't you go fix your family issues? Because we ain't gonna tolerate that bullshit around here. My name's Eric Stone. Doses.
Well, I guess he told her, and I absolutely am all here for it, okay? Now we see why she's pressed. Because somebody who looks like me took her man. Well, he wasn't hers to begin with in the first place. Okay, that's what it was. And I want you all to pay attention because these women like Becky there who want to go out and paint this narrative, you know, that we copy everyone else or whatever. First of all, we don't have to copy anyone else. We're the originators of all things. Please sit down somewhere. At the end of the day, okay, we're the only ones who have the Eve gene. We age at least 10 years younger than we actually are. That's just a fact. Scientific proof, biological proof, and evidence exists, okay, that we naturally look younger than we are by at least a decade. Those of us who take care of ourselves, I'm not saying if you're out here doing drugs or abusing alcohol or any of those things or having some man beat the crap out of you, I'm not talking about that. But if you live a regular lifestyle, then you tend to look younger than you actually are, like myself. So with that all being said, I find it very interesting that she has all this to say, and she's walking around wearing a wig herself and false eyes, contact lenses, okay? And then trying to rap music and all of that. So the saddest thing about this whole thing is she has biracial children. Now, the father that made those children with her, I don't know if he knew how she really thinks and feels, but sometimes, oftentimes, people who date outside of their race don't know how the other race actually feels. They just foolishly assume that because they're dating that person who's not of their race, that they can't be racist. And that's absolutely foolish. Okay, that's a dumb ideology to have. I've told you numerous of times that even the slave owners, the slave masters, even their wives slept with the slaves and even bore children with them at the end of the day. So that means absolutely nothing. This woman is upset, mad, bit out of shape and butthurt because she is envious of women who look like me. And the fact that she says we go around saying we're the prettiest and we're this, that, and third. No, we don't say that. We're not the ones that say that. That's what other people tell us. That's what other people say about us. And I find it interesting because you see also that was Godfrey in the background talking about how black women are the shite and how everyone tries to emulate us. He's absolutely true. Even gay white men imitate black women. Okay? That's just the truth of the facts of the situation. And here's the thing. Before some of them want to say, oh, well, there's black women who wear blonde hair and they wear contacts and they bleach their skin. Well, yeah, that's all true too. And those women are likely full of self-hate. But here's the thing. The black women who wear blonde hair, well, there's black people who naturally have blonde hair. Okay? There's black women who naturally have blonde hair. There's tribes of people that look like me that are born with black hair and even red hair. Okay? But not only that, at the end of the day, black people do often, or not often, but sometimes have blue, green, gray eyes. Okay? Now that may sound like a freak of nature, but there are some black people that are born that way. And for those who bleach their skin, they're not trying to look like Becky and Karen. They're just trying to look like a lighter skinned version of their own people because maybe they have been, attacked by colorists. It has a lot to do with the Willie Lynch syndrome where they pit the darker black people against the lighter skinned ones. And we know just from history and just from living under a system of wanton supremacy that perpetuates the foolishness, we know that, quite frankly, black people who are lighter skinned do tend to get it easier sometimes. Okay? They have it a little easier than some of us who are dark. And at the end of the day, that's no shade against them because they're still our people. But my whole thing is when you see a person who's my complexion bleaching their skin, they're not trying to look like Becky. Okay, 9 times out of 10, that's what they're not trying to do. They're just trying to look like a lighter skinned person, even though that's still not good because that means they really don't love the skin that they're in, which is very sad. But see, all of that comes from the colonized mind, from things that were done and perpetuated upon our people by the very oppressors whom try to emulate us. Okay, some of them try to emulate us. So that's just what it is at the end of the day. Also, I played for you earlier on my morning broadcast a video of Ricardo Ignacio, okay? A man who is of Mexican descent, or he says he's a Native American, okay? He's a native. He doesn't identify as Latino, and he was basically talking about how those people were colonized by Caucasian Latinos. He's absolutely right. But one thing that he said that I thought was very interesting, he said those of us who hate ourselves, not just people who look like me, but people who look like him, those who want to be close to wanton supremacy and those who want to deny any of their true ancestry, they are viewing themselves just the same way that the wanton supremacists who can't stand them view them. This is all very true. When you have people who look like me, who hate the way they look, who hate their own people, who are insecure, don't feel that they can fit in, feel the need they have to have surgeries and all types of procedures to change the way they naturally look, that is because they're viewing themselves just like he said. Okay, and he put it very eloquently. They're viewing themselves out of the same eyes that the oppressor views them. And that's what needs to stop. If you don't love yourself the way you are, then there's something wrong with you. And for this woman, Becky, to sit up here and try to say that we think we're all this, that, and the third, that's basically what she was saying. And then saying that we're ugly and bald-headed and wear weaves and all that. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't have to be bald-headed, first of all, to wear wigs and weaves. Some people like to do it because they like to change up their hairstyles. They like to look different or whatever. Some actually are insecure and may be bald-headed due to medical happenstances like cancer treatment, makes your hair fall out. There could be a myriad of reasons why people do whatever they do. But the thing is, the bottom line is this. That does not, bringing that up, Becky, does not excuse the fact, does not negate the fact that you yourself are envious of highly melanated women. You're envious and you want to, quite frankly, look like us. That's what you want to do, but you don't want the same issues and struggles that we have. None of the people who want to look, act, talk, walk, sing, dance like us, none of them want to have our struggles. Okay, so that's what makes it more problematic as far as I'm concerned. But hold on, but let's look at some of these people who blackfish. I find it all very interesting. We want to look like who? No, it's not that we want to look like anyone. It's that people want to look like us. And so much so that they'll put on all these shades of makeup, get as tan as they possibly can, and cover that even in more makeup, and then lie, go around pretending that they're a person who is of African descent when they know that they're not, don't have an ounce of African blood in them, are not a person who is an indigenous person to what was formerly known as Turtle Island. They're not, but they want to portray themselves as so. And often, sadly, they will get monetized for it. Okay. The woman in the yellow, Emma. Okay. Now Emma gets monetized for acting as though she's a biracial woman when she is not. She's Swedish. And you can see how her skin naturally looks. Then you have Kim Kardashian, who's made her whole claim to fame in life of dating black men and trying to pass herself off in some cases as a black woman, or at least trying to emulate us, okay? Doing things to make herself look more ethnic, all right, as one of us. Now, not Armenian as she truly is. Then you have Bad Baby, I think that's her name. This rapper wannabe right here. She clearly sucks to me and can't rap, but she wants to look like a light-skinned black woman with the dark hair and all of that. But this is how she really looks. Trying to act all, feisty and all that, trying to use the verbiage that she thinks that black women from the hood uses. Just making a whole fool of herself, if you ask me. But see, here's the thing. Society, the ones who are the oppressors, the ones who colonized everybody, those people will monetize her for that. She'll generate revenue and they'll praise her for that. But while at the same time they're demonizing black women who naturally act that way. It's all so crazy and clearly hypocritical. And then here you have another one. Now, that's not it. Let's look at some more. Here we go again. Just look at this. Ariana Grande. She knows good and darn well she is not that dark on her best day. And so these people want to look and be black women. They want to look like us and be like us. But like I said, none of the struggles do they care for. And then here's even more. You even have Asian women who do the exact same thing. They even give tutorials on TikTok, YouTube, and other places where they can show you how to apply your makeup, contour your face and nose, change your eye color with contact lenses and all sorts of nefarious things, get wigs, weave, and even change your own natural hair to make themselves look more Afrocentric. Okay, this is what they do. These are the same people who get mad because they have a black woman playing Queen Cleopatra. These are the same people who get mad because they have a black girl playing Ariel, a fictitious mermaid. These are the same people who want us to think that the Savior, the Messiah himself, was actually Caucasian. These are the same people. I just want y'all to pay attention. And they uphold a system of wanton supremacy, okay, i.e. white supremacy, what they call it, not me, because they're not superior nor supreme in any stretch of anyone's imagination, not even their own. But they uphold that system while at the same time trying to look like us. And then you have the honorary members of that same system who do the same thing, like this woman here in the photo. Pay attention. And then here we have yet another trying so desperately to look like one of us. It's just all sad and, quite frankly, pathetic at this point. They need to sit down somewhere, and what they need to do is be themselves, true and authentic, and stop trying to be us. You can never be us. I don't care how much surgery you get. I don't care how many lip injections, butt implants, boob jobs, okay, how much wigs and weave you buy and purchase, no matter how much you contour your nose or get your lips injected, no matter how dark your makeup is or how dark you can tan, you're never going to be us. And that's just a fact, because we have something that you can never have, and that's the Eve gene. Please pay attention, okay? We will always and will continue to age a decade behind what we actually are. And unfortunately, whatever makeup they put on in surgical procedures is not going to help them in that area. It's just what it is. So with that all being said, everyone please like and share. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about all the foolishness and how Becky had the nerve to try to go in on us because she's mad because someone who looks like me took her man. Well, honey, that's your bad, not theirs. Pay attention. Okay? So I love you all to life. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
Yo, Nick, hit him with that flavor.
Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now.
That's
See
right.
a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy.
Real slick.
I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got